All right, what's up, YouTube? I wasn't expecting to do two Tollmaster Pro videos this week, but Fender's just dropped a new update, so we're going to talk about it, and that way you guys know what to expect. This is awesome. Shout out to Jason, man. I'm telling you, as long as he's at Fender, we're okay. All right, so if you click the link, and I'll have all the links in the show notes below, but it takes you to the download, same download page as you see, but the page I really want to show you guys is the actual product page. If you come here, it's got all the latest updates, nice and neat. So you see, we get a new bassman, and then we get a bunch of new bass amps. So for all the bass players out there, Fender's looking out for you. You also get a ton of new cabs. You got to keep in mind, each one of these cabs is like each placement, each microphone on each. That's just a ton of work. So seriously, shout out to the Fender team. I know sometimes us, whenever we're creating videos, it can seem like we're a little overcritical of the team, but I really appreciate all the work the Fender team is putting in. You guys are really stepping up to the plate and making this thing as awesome as it can be. So I really appreciate all the work that Jason and the team is doing. Y'all are awesome. All right, so also on the effects side, dude, this is what I'm excited about. Get a new tube screamer, get a new Mythic drive. Y'all know I love the Klon, so I'm really excited about this. Bass overdrive, you know, you can read the rest. The Glooper is what I'm really hyped for. Some of y'all have been asking about EQ, so y'all should be excited for the 10-band EQ. 10 bands is a lot. That's almost a PEQ, almost. And then you get a virtual capo. So virtual capo, if you haven't seen this before, it is really cool. Basically, like, I've been in bands where I needed to play it in E standard and also E flat standard. So in the past, that's like 2 guitars. This will allow you to have 1 guitar to do both jobs. I haven't tested this out yet. My Tollmaster Pro is still in my backpack because I had band rehearsal yesterday. And I just saw this and I wanted to make a quick video so you guys know. I know a lot of y'all get your information from YouTube. So that way you know to go ahead and get the new update. But yeah, so it looks like they're introducing scenes, which I'm really stoked about. Scenes is something I've discovered with the fractal stuff, and I really enjoy it. Basically, you can create a snapshot of your pedal board, and you can say, hey, this is my lead tone, or this is my clean tone. And instead of doing the pedal dance, which even though you could do switching, this is just cleaner. So it's cool that they're doing that. Also, preset import and export. So one thing I'll be curious to see is how much private importing and exporting there's going to be. Like in the fractal space, there's cloud uploading, and then there's also private presets you can buy. So this is going to open up Fender a lot for people like me if y'all want to support the channel and download my presets. I'll probably still release some on the cloud, but you know, this just really helps me out where I can do this full time and call this a job. So that's cool that this is going to be here. It'll be interesting to see how that marketplace grows. But I think that's one of the keys to Fractal success and adaptability is that there's so many people who created really good presets and then companies that have been started from that. So that's going to make the Tollmaster Pro kind of extend its longevity, if you will. Yeah, and you can see all the rest here. Really good stuff. For the guys who was talking about MIDI on the video that I released yesterday, look, man, they heard you. Now you get PC and a bunch of stuff. We'll dive into that because I want to see how this plays with my SP404. But one thing I really want to show you guys, especially those who are new to getting into the modeling space, you're not used to having access to all this gear. The thing that I use the most is this Tollmaster Pro model guide. So I'm going to just scroll back up real quick so we can see all the new stuff that's out. And then we're going to pull this up. This is the 3rd time I filmed this video, so I've already got it pulled up. But this guide is the sauce, man. This is really how I learn everything. The model guide, I keep it saved on my desktop, and I just do my research here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the stomp boxes, because this is what I'm the most stoked for. Bass guys, you'll have your time. Look, there's new bass amps. We'll just show that. You get a Rampage. You can see you get all the new Fender bass cabs. So for the guys who love all this stuff, all the bass players, Fender's really looking out for you. I'm not a true bass player. I use a pick. A lot of y'all will be like, but that's okay. That's why I play guitar. All right, so you can see now we got the new Greenbox 10. What I really recommend you do, like if you really want to learn this stuff truly and not just follow YouTube tutorials, like don't get me wrong, I really appreciate the support and the views. But what I do is I pull this up and I'll type in like TS10 Tube Screamer Guide. And then I'll watch a YouTube video to see what someone's talking about, or you can actually click on this. And they'll typically have guides so you can download the classic manual and just read up. Like there's always really good forum posts on this gear. And I'll do that for all of them, man. But yeah, you can see get a lot more control. This kind of reminds me of the Nashville overdrive pedal. We'll have to see how it sounds in comparison. But honestly, the thing I'm excited about is, one, look at the new graphic. That looks really cool. This looks more like a Klon now. And there's a Klon called No Horse. I'm not as familiar with the Klon because they used to be way outside of my price range, but it's cool that now I get to dive in a little bit deeper. All right, let's also take a look at the Glooper. This is something I'm really excited to dive into. I'm sure this is going to be like a whole video in itself, but again, I just want to kind of show you all the new stuff you can expect with this. So this will be really, really cool, man, for like doing all types of stuff. I'm really excited. I'll probably do a whole video on this once I actually spend some time with it and understand it. Let's also take a look at the EQ pedals. All right, so you can see you get a specific EQ pedal for bass. I know you guys are really going to enjoy that. Same thing here too. You get two different flavors of it. Now, this is what I'm excited about. EQ10. I use this a lot lately. I've been messing around with the Fractal, or not Fractal, the Neural DSP plugins. Archetype Plenty is the one I'm writing with the most lately, and I really enjoy where its EQ band sits. So it'll be cool coming up in future videos. I'll show you guys how I use this. But it's going to be cool for, like, I'll use this probably a lot post cab, maybe in between the amp and the cab too. There's a lot of different places this can sit and sound great. But I am so stoked for this. This is going to be good for vocalists and everything else. Like, I'll give you kind of a quick success story I had with the Tonemaster Pro just yesterday. Yeah, so I joined a new band, and the vocalist, he was kind of just raw dogging his vocal chain. And what was cool, we're getting ready to do like an acoustic duo set. We've got some gigs lined up already next month. And I was like, bro, let me see your 58. So I plugged this 58 into the Tonemaster Pro. On the spot, I created just a basic vocal signal chain. I just did a compressor. It was his first time singing with compression. Then I threw on a studio preamp, give him a little bit of warmth, and also help that microphone out. And then lastly, I did just a little splash of reverb. And it was interesting. Between the EQing, the compression, and the reverb, he went from sounding great to sounding confident and relaxed. And that's just like the power of the Tonemaster Pro. Because he was like, in the past, I've just been relying on the sound guys. And sometimes I sound good, sometimes I don't. So it's cool that now we can abstract that layer. And now I just tell the sound guy, like, hey, here, take this, plug this into the front of house. So, you know, the Tonemaster Pro is just really, really versatile. I know yesterday I put out a video talking about pros and cons. But you got to just keep in mind, man, it's a new modeler, but Fender is really stepping up to the plate and hammering out these firmware updates. So with that, just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support. I loved all the comment section yesterday. We broke over 30 comments in 24 hours. I think that's a record for the channel. So I really appreciate all the dialogue that's going on back and forth. If you enjoy all the content I put out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I will probably do a new rig build probably next Tuesday. I just need to learn the new update, and yeah, we'll go from there. So see you next week.